Hello, I'm Joe, and this is my tutorial on World of Warcraft, action bars, and key bindings. Most players on World of Warcraft don't know how to use these. How do I know this? They turn like this, and they apparently cannot use abilities quick enough because they're always running around clicking them, opening up their spellbook, finding them. Oh, where they at? Oh, I don't know what to do. When you can simply right click on your mouse and it will move your camera, and you can use the W, A, S, and D keys to move like this while hitting any button you want on the keyboard to activate an ability. See that? They were glowing down there. I'm hitting them on the keyboard with my free hand. Alright, well, let's get started and show you how to do all this. Simply put, all these are binded for you. You don't need to do that. But you will need extra buttons eventually. So hit escape and go to interface, action bars, and start clicking all these extra action bars. Hit always show action bars so you can actually see them, and you can lock the action bars, which will make it so I can't just simply click this button and move it. I'll have to hold shift in order to move it. See, now I can't move it simply clicking. I have to hold shift and click, and it will move. Hit OK. And now I usually set up my keys 1 through 6 because I can't reach my left hand all the way over to 7 through minus plus on the keyboard. It's just too far. It doesn't work and it slows me down. So I bind them 1 through 6, Alt 1 through 6, and then I do Control 1 through 6. And I'll give you an example of that. I'll move Sinister Strike over the 7 and my throwing knife up here. Hit escape, go to keybinds. Go down to action bar functions, which is this action bar. It is not the multi-action bars. They're in a different part of this menu. I'll go down to action button 7, which is where Sinister Strike is at, and I'll bind those all to Alt 1. Action bar button 8 will be Alt 2, etc. And then I'll go down and find multi-action bar binding. As you'll see, it's lower. Also notice that as I change those key bindings, this went to A1. That means Alt 1 will activate the ability. We're looking for bottom left action button 1, which is right here. And we're going to bind my throwing knife to control 1. And we can do that all the way through 6. So we have control 1 through 6 and Alt 1 through 6. You just can't see it on these ones unless you hit OK. That'll finalize everything, and now you can go around and pretty much own everything without ever having to click a button. You don't want to do that. See, I can't move. It's harder. Simply just go around. He's in my dead zone. He's in my dead zone. Back up. See this? I'm clicking the button. I no longer need to come all the way over down here. Alright, hopefully some of you have learned something and you'll actually do this properly and stop turning around like this trying to click buttons and hit me as I'm running around you in circles winning. Alright, that's the end of the tutorial. Enjoy.